What's up, muscle car people? This is Bringing Muscle Cars, and I'm Matt. And today I'm bringing you a special wrap edition. We have Austin's car here. His goal for this Monte Carlo was to make it look like the car from Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. I'll put that picture here. Now, our goal was to make it look as close to that as possible. So we got tan wrap, we got 3M brushed metal wrap to do the roof and the sides. And here's what Austin's car looked like before I got a hold of it. So here's a picture. And as you can see, it's all Bondo. He did a great job sanding it down. Every spot that was, most of the car was very good. It was very smooth. The vinyl sticks to primer. The only problem is it doesn't stick as well as it does to paint. So it made the installation a little bit more difficult, but not too bad. But overall, it turned out way better than I thought it was going to. I was very worried. I also had never worked with the 3M brush material, so I was worried about that. Did a test panel on another car, so I knew kind of how it would react to heat, stretching, all of that stuff. It's always a good thing to start with that. So I'm going to show you a couple clips. So I started with the front fenders. I did those, then I did the doors, and then I started to do the back. Tia had done the trunk and a little bit of the back the night before, and then I started, I have footage of the rear fender and the roof. I didn't tape the small stuff just because, it's easier just to wrap. So I just wrapped and wrapped and wrapped, trying to get it done for him. And so that's where it is. Here's a picture of the finished car, so you know what it's going to look like. So take a look at the car. It turned out great. Now watch the rest of the video to see how I did it, starting with the rear fender, and then doing now check out the rest of the video to see how I did it, with starting with the rear fender and then moving to the roof and doing that. Overall, I am so happy with how it turned out. So let me know what you think down below of what we did, and let me know as you're watching this what you thought of me wrapping. So thanks a lot. So stay tuned and let the show begin. Alright guys, as you saw, we have both doors done. We are now working on the rear quarter panel on this monster. I cut a piece 80 inches long, and it's still barely long enough. So let's get to it. I got it all cut out, got the cutting tape all down. Now all we have left is let's get to it. Let's do this. Alright guys, so I got the back panel all done. As you can see, I did this piece, the around the taillights, whatever you call this. I did those in 2 pieces. Sorry I didn't film it. I was kind of in a hurry at this point, trying to get it done. We got this whole other side done too, and it looks nice. Tia already had this piece done, and now I did that piece. I'll tell you what, this piece with her help, because she wasn't here when I did that one, made it a lot easier, I will say that. But I did inside the trunk the best I could. So you can see in there. Maybe I'll come back and do that spot, we'll see. Just how much time we have left. We did the headlights. So for the most part, the beige or tan or whatever you want to call it is all done. I think the headlights turned out pretty good. They were actually pretty tricky because you have a bunch of different shapes going all on at the same time. And now Tia, for the Fast and Furious Monte Carlo, we're doing the other side.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't wash the side at all?
I did not wash this side.
Oh.
So we're doing the Fast and Furious Monte Carlo, and of course it had a metal roof. So we have the 3M metal, I don't know what it's called. I'll put it in the description. I bought it from Fellers. It's 3M. It looks like metal. It's pretty cool. Let me show you. It's this stuff right here. And if you can see it, it actually is textured. So it looks pretty cool. It is $70 or a yard, so you do not want to mess up. The regular wrap, it's like $30, so this is more than twice as expensive. I do not know how it stretches. I probably should do a test piece first, but honestly, we're doing the roof. I don't think we're gonna have to stretch at all, but I am gonna cut a piece off and test it because I want to see what happens if you apply heat to it and if you move it. We have cutting tape down everywhere, so we'll see how this goes. So stay tuned. I don't really know if I'm going to be able to film this because I don't really have any helpers besides Tia, and she's got to help me wrap. So I'll see if I can get the camera high enough. I don't know. We'll go from here. All right. Stay tuned. We're wrapping this roof of the Monte Carlo, of the Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift Monte Carlo replica car with 3M brushed steel. Now I did a little test piece. You can heat it, you can stretch it. It does make the pattern go a little wonky if you stretch it, but it still goes down pretty good, like, I mean, pretty good. But I think you can heat some of the spots, give it just enough, and we'll be okay. So stay tuned. Let's see how this turns out. We do have to have a seam in the middle of the hood. We gotta have a seam in the middle of the roof because it's so big. There's no way to do it in one piece. This is 108 inches right here. And this is like, I don't know, like $400 right here. Like literally, maybe it's like $300. It's a lot of money right here. So Tia, don't mess up. And if we mess up, it's Tia's fault. So stay tuned. Let's get to it. Let's do this.
Are we going to attempt the last one?
No, we are not going to attempt it. We're going to do it. Check and see if that was you.
Bring it. Bring it. Bring it.
Okay, in a normal situation like this, you would want to pull this way to get rid of these wrinkles. So that's what I'm going to try to do. Just try to do it. I'm just going to try to do it without doing any heat. Alright, Tia, you want to help me?
Yeah.
I guess just hold it up like this. And what I'm going to do, so this is another method I use. In certain circumstances, it's easier to have the vinyl up instead of glassed, and then you can feed it down, and the air has someplace to go. So you're not putting any stress on it at all, but you're getting it to lay down. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply a little heat and have Tia hold it, but not stretch it, and wait for it to cool back down. Okay, I'm gonna leave that looking like that for now, and I'm gonna come back and make sure I get the rest, and then I'm gonna do a relief cut and finish that up when everything else is done. So, all right, let's get to this part. Take a look at that. It really does look like metal. I don't know that if that was the wrap or the cutting tape that did that right there. I would think it's the wrap, but overall it looks awesome. I post heated it, so I have to do the other half, but I mean, we're all down in there. We got that corner better. We got this corner better. And then all the way down into the door jamb out front. You shut the door. You shut the door, it's going all the way down. Tucked in up here. Woo! Man, I am blown away. Awesome. All right, now I'm going to do the other side. All right, I'm going to do the other side now, and then we'll check back to see how it all goes. I'm a little worried about how a seam is going to look on this stuff, but we're going to find out. I don't know. I didn't really know how good it was going to look, and I'm kind of blown away. I mean, I don't know. I'm shocked. So we'll see how it goes. We're light at the end of the tunnel, but we still have a lot of work to do. So, all right, let's get to it. All right, guys, so we got the whole roof all done. You can see it. It's a couple days later. It has been graphene coated, and it did not affect the metal roof at all. The metal looking roof. Man, you can really see it with the light. I can't wait to see it outside. We have the bottom done on both sides. So it was more difficult to work with. You can see it was more difficult to work with. You can see right here, the cutting tape did not cut in a super straight line, and it's worse on the other side because as soon as you get like the the vinyl has that pattern in it, so it wants to go straight, and as soon as you get off that straight, it starts to pull it. So you just have to go real slow with the cutting tape. But overall, it turned out great. Quick walk around, guys, of the car. Turned out great. We do have to put the chrome trim back on. But overall, the car turned out great. We're going to get his reaction here in a couple minutes. I think he's going to love it. I know he's going to love it. The metal roof. I did way inside the trunk, more than normal for him. So, looks good. We still got to put the mirrors back on.
I was wondering. That's all good. I got all day, man. I'm cool.
All right. Yeah, we're here with Austin, about to show him his car. Now, he has seen some pictures. You know, he was very excited. Normally, I like to keep it hidden, not show anything. But we're going to get his reaction. What do you think just so far from the pictures?
I am 100% 10 out of 10 happy with it.
Awesome.
It's incredible looking. So
That's really what we're going for. I'm really happy with it. I think it turned out great. Better than I expected, because I was worried, you know, with the body and stuff.
Yeah.
But it turned out great. The metal turned out better than I thought it was going to. So I'm excited about that. We got the whole car coated for you.
Awesome.
So it's going to, you know, it should last the whole time you have the wrap.
Okay.
So it's going to help beat up, run right off, keep it clean for you, and make it easier to wash.
Okay, cool.
So no waxes, none of that
Good.
stuff.
Good.
All right, so let's not make him wait anymore. He's pretty excited. He showed up early. You know what I say about being on time? If you're on time, you're late. If you're early, you're on time. So he's on time because he's early. So I like that. So we're going to have Quinn go inside and get his reaction.
All right. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Oh. Man, you were right. It looks so much better in person. Oh, that is incredible.
I'm blown away with how good it turned out. That color looks good.
Oh, it does.
I'm shocked at how good that color looks. I like the color now.
The car got featured on a Fast and Furious fan page on Instagram. And it
What?
hit
Seriously?
13,000 likes in 2 days.
What?
Wow.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's awesome.
Wow. Man, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. It looks so good. Everyone's saying the tan turned out really good.
Yeah.
It's not really so much of a hot rod color, but the fact that this was actually a Chevrolet
Right.
color, and with, you know, the NASCAR tires, the gray roof, and the cow hood, it makes that tan color, that old man tan, pop.
It
makes
does.
it look tough.
And that's what I tell people. It's an era correct color.
Yeah.
You know, like that's a color that they put on cars back then.
Yeah.
So, and that, you're right. The metal makes it pop. It makes it
Yeah.
even that much brighter.
Yeah, it's definitely awesome.
The one thing I will say, the metal didn't turn out super smooth on both sides right here because, so I used cutting tape, but like you can feel the metal. You can feel that the ridges and the pattern in it.
Yeah.
As soon as you go off from going straight, it wants to rip.
Okay.
So I went real slow, but I mean, overall it turned out.
Yeah.
I mean, and in the movie, you know, he's out here,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
grinding it, so it wasn't going to be perfect. But
Yeah.
I did the best I could with
Nah,
it.
man.
Very little stretch on it. You could stretch it, but then the pattern got a little wonky.
Yeah.
But very little stretch on it.
Yeah, I mean, the car is supposed to have rough edges. You know, that's
Mhm.
why I'm not a perfectionist with this, because, you know, I'm going to drive it hard. It's going to do
Yeah.
burnouts, and I'm getting with other people who want to take videos and whatnot, and they want to join in on the fun. So.
We'll get you hooked up
Check
with
out the
Viper
inside.
guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he had to race this weekend.
Okay.
So.
We just put a posi on it too, so it doesn't too burn.
Nice.
Yeah, it's now pausing.
Two-wheel burnouts are the best.
We got the aluminum interior done a weekend before I handed you the keys to the car.
Yeah. I mean, it looks just like what's in the movie.
I know, it's
Yeah.
like spot on.
I want to do a roll cage yet.
So,
Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'm going to link a couple videos. Well, I'm going to link a video on this side right here, right under the S550 that you probably will like. And I'm going to link a playlist for something similar to what you just watched right here. Please click one of those. Click that subscribe button because we need as many subscribers as possible to keep bringing you this awesome content. Thanks for watching guys, and stay tuned for more action.